revolution that's in the process. 25 years ago, the first President Bush promised to use the White House effect to combat the greenhouse effect. Yet here it is a quarter of a century later. Too many elected officials in Washington are still calling climate change a liberal hoax. They falsely claim scientists are still debating whether carbon pollution is warming the planet. Of course, if those skeptics had taken a stroll with me along the Potomac River on a 70-degree day this February, they would have seen cherry trees blossoming earlier than any time since they were planted 100 years ago. Washington, D.C. experienced its warmest spring since record-keeping began in 1895. And back in the skeptics' home states, the harbingers of a changing climate are just as good as those delicate February blossoms, and infinitely more perilous. This year alone, the United States has seen unparalleled extreme weather events. Events scientists say are exactly what's expected as the Earth's climate changes. The Midwest experienced its most crushing drought in more than half a century, or maybe ever. Presently, disasters have been declared in the majority of the United States counties. The majority. More than half the country is experiencing drought, and 75% of the nation is abnormally dry this year. Corn crops are withering and livestock are dying or going to slaughter early as heat waves parch America's breadbasket, breaking records set during the Reid Dust Bowl days. Now, ravaging wildfires have replaced the dust storms of the 1930s. Devastating fires have swept New Mexico, Idaho, Colorado, Nevada, and other parts of the Mountain West, destroying hundreds and hundreds of homes and burning millions of trees. These fires are fed in part by vast areas of dead forest, ravaged by beetles and other pests that now survive through these warmer winters. On the East Coast, extreme thunderstorms and high winds called derechos, meaning literally straight-line storms, have eliminated power for 4.3 million customers in 10 states in the Mid-Atlantic region. One 38-year veteran of the utility industry told the New York Times recently, quote, "We've got the storm of the century every year now," close quote. At the height of this storm, while the power was out and the air conditioning wasn't working, the East Coast experienced record high temperatures. Down south, the Mississippi River is nearly dry in various places, with shipping barges operating on only 5 feet of water. Just last Friday, barges were grounded because the water level was so low. And New Orleans water supply is now being threatened by salt water moving up the Mississippi due to extremely low water. While record drought has struck many parts of the United States, torrential rains have poured down in others. In June, the 4th tropical storm of the hurricane season, a season which typically begins in the fall, dropped 20 inches of rain on Florida. And our nation's infrastructure is literally falling apart because it wasn't designed to withstand these conditions. Runways are melting, trapping planes. Train tracks are bending, derailing subways. Highways are cracking, buckling, and breaking open. The water used to cool power plants, including nuclear power plants, has either run dry or reached dangerously high temperatures. And that's just in the United States, just through the month of July. Arctic sea ice is also at its lowest point in recorded history. This month, the massive ice sheet atop Greenland experienced sudden and almost uniform melting, a phenomenon not seen in the modern age. This spring, rain fell unexpectedly in Mecca, despite 109-degree temperatures. It was the hottest downpour in the planet's recorded history.